Today, I decided to make a Google document explaining why I never use CBO when testing a new product. And today, I'm going to show you the different thing that I have learned over the years. Let's dive into it. I don't want to waste your time, and pretty sure you don't want to waste mine. Let's get right into what matters. Okay, so CBO campaign optimization is powerful. Everybody knows it. So I use CBO every single day. They can generate serious profit when done right. But when it comes to testing a new product, I never use CBO. This is pretty much straightforward. What I mean with this is every time that I have a winning product, I use CBO because CBO is one of the easiest way to scale and maintain consistent results at the highest budget. But when it comes down to testing a brand new product, it's not the same thing. It is not pretty useful. Let's call it that way. So now, why not use CBO for testing? Simple. CBO is too unstable for testing. When testing, you need clear data. With CBO, it's hard to tell if a product failed because the product is bad or the CBO didn't optimize properly. So, what I meant is okay, so you test a new product. What do you want to know? Well, I want to be able to isolate the variable so I can know for sure that the product is the problem. So, if I have a strategy that works iffy on the testing phase, I don't know, is it the strategy the problem or it's the product the problem? And I don't like to be kind of thrown off by what is it, and I would need to retest it again if I'm not sure. So I'm going to waste money. So how can I make sure that every time I test with certainty? Well, we test with ABO. So ABO is the easiest way to test so far. It's been the easiest way to test over the past 8 years that I've been doing dropshipping, and that's what we do. But again, CBO is an incredibly powerful tool and you should have it in your arsenal. But when you're scaling, not testing. Okay, so now CBO equal delayed optimization. So CBO usually takes 1 to 2 days to start working efficiently. That's a problem when you're testing multiple products. You need immediate feedback. You're working with limited budgets. So you don't want something that optimize over a period of 2 days because you don't know if it's a bad day, a bad optimization. You're just foggy. You just like you don't see clearly. And when I'm testing brand new products, I want to make sure that I see clearly. That's what I want to be sure of. Okay. So now ABO, ad set budget optimization is the way to go. So, like I said, here's what I do every time I test a product. So, start with ABO. Each ad set gets in its own budget. So, ABO simply means, like I just said, ad set budget optimization. So, all of the ad sets on your Facebook ad manager account will have, let's say you have a campaign, you have ad set, and you have ads. All the ad set will have their own budget. You can decide which budget you want to choose. Normally, between $10 to $20 a day is what I go for every single ad set. So now you have your ad set that are spending equally because CBO it doesn't spend equally. The way that CBO works is that you have a budget at the campaign level. And depending on how your creatives perform, it's going to spend more money towards the one that performs the best. And that's the thing when it comes down to drop shipping. On paper, CBO seems amazingly more powerful and more efficient. It's like, okay, I have the option to choose between something that I need to control myself manually, I need to turn off manually, or I have a campaign that has a budget that will spend towards the most effective ads. That's a no-brainer. And obviously when you read that on paper, you're like, okay, this makes no sense why I would choose ABO. But like I said, it is unstable. It takes 2 days to optimize. And the way that CBO really do performs the best is when you have, let's say, you're testing different creative, you have multiple creative, and you have three winning creative. You put those winning creative inside of the CBO, and now it will crush it. It will destroy everything. But you don't want to test with CBO. Every time I test, let's say brand new creative, I don't even know if they work. It's not effective. So that's why it's very good to CBO when you want to scale, when you want to optimize, when you want to make sure that you want to take the most amount of money out of your creative, your winning creative. But when you're on the testing phase, everything about testing, CBO doesn't work that well. So, like I said, start with ABO. Each ad set gets its own budget, test different creative, video, headline, thumbnails, images, whatever it is. Analyze performance after 24 to 48 hours. Pick the winners, then move to CBO scaling. So, again, still even though I have ABO, I still look into a 24 to 48 hours lapse time. Why? Because I want to make sure that it's not just a bad day, that it's not just a bad week, that it's not like obviously we're dealing with softwares and we need to make sure that everything that we do is consistent. It's not because you got one sale one time with 15 ROAS that you're going to be the next Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. It doesn't work that way. So you still want to spend a little bit more, see how everything reacts, how it performs, and if it doesn't perform great, then you move on from the product. At the end of the day, it's a testing game. And the more you test, the more you become great at reading data. Because if you test, let's say, one product every single month, eventually you will get some results. I'm not saying that you're not going to get some results, but the person that tests more product, like let's say one product per week, is going to be inside of the Facebook ad manager. It's going to be testing products, researching for product. It's going to be in the trenches. And when you're on the trenches, you see better results and faster results. So if you're a new dropshipper, find a number of product that you feel comfortable with testing every single week and keep it for long enough, and you will see. You will see some patterns. That's what's going to happen. You'll be like, oh, look at this. It's been like a few product that I test, and I see that the woman product performs better. Quite interesting. Oh, I tested this product, and this product, and I see that the product that I have a $40 profit margin is working better. Quite interesting. And by having those things and those thoughts, you will see like, okay, this looks like it's working better for me. This looks like it's not working great for me. So let me double down on what works, and then you will see, great. That's what works for me. I'm going to double down. And the moment that you double down, you will see better results overall and faster results. So, like I said on here, we're a real world proof. So, I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on Facebook ads over the past 8 years. With my brother, we've also taught over 1,000 students from our experience and data, ABO and CBO, ABO testing and CBO skilling. It's that simple. So, what I meant on here is look, I've been doing dropshipping for 8 years. Most of the people that you see online on YouTube, on Instagram, whatever, they're going to be doing dropshipping for 3 to 4 years after they move on. How do I know that? It's because I have been there for 8 years, and there's probably two, three YouTubers that are still there after those 8 years, when I knew probably more than 50 YouTubers doing videos about dropshipping, but they just moved on to something else. Whatever it's real estate, whatever it's they put their money away, they're settled for life, they don't want to do dropshipping anymore, they want to enjoy their life, whatever it is, our crypto or whatever is the reason. At the end of the day, I've been in the game longer than most people. And what I have seen is that ABO and CBO works well for us, but not only for us. Over those 8 years, I've been able, with my brother, to teach to more than 1,000 students across the globe, from Germany to Switzerland to United States to Canada to Brazil to multiple countries. And by doing that, it allowed us to see, okay, what performs great for them so we can learn it as well. Because dropshipping is a big game of data. The more data, the more win. And we saw that ABO works across every student better than CBO. And the moment that we need to scale, CBO works better from time to time. So we don't want to rely on something that works better from time to time. So, yeah, guys, this is the video of today. If you have any question whatsoever about ABO, about CBO on Facebook, I'll be more than happy to tell you what I think and what you should do. Ask me any question that you want. Wish you all an amazing rest of your day. Take care and peace out.